All in all, I believe it's not only the best car we've ever purchased, but I truly believe it is the best car we probably ever could have purchased. Let me show you some details about this car. So, stole the wife's car today, the Lexus, and the excuse was take it in for some service. It was just to get the tires rotated though, but I could have done that later, but it was really nice since it was kind of drizzling today that I have the all-wheel drive F-Sport instead of my truck, which tends to slide around. This car holds the road incredibly. What a fine piece of machinery. And it's not just safe to drive, but a lot of fun to drive. I love the styling, the modern look on it, everything in here, but very contoured seats in the F Sport. It makes me feel like I'm in a sports car, and all the settings are so customizable, including the Sport and Sport Plus modes, which affects everything from the sound of the exhaust to the RPM gauges, and it also affects the handling. And so I really enjoy that. Man, this got so many features on it. I love the mouse and how it is so easy to use. You don't have to take your eyes off the road. You can see it in your peripheral as your hand just naturally relaxes into the right position. And the back button, the reverse button, is easy to use. It has so many options to customize your screen for whatever you like and enjoy seeing. I love challenging myself to get great gas mileage or to see the performance, whichever I'm in the mood for. And again, just really attention to detail in every effect. One of the biggest pleasures I have in this car is comparing to the previous car that we had is the sound. The noise levels are so low when we're on the highway. I just really enjoy that compared to the other car. How intuitive it is. Whenever you're driving, it's letting you know whether you're veering off from the lane. It's got the distance it keeps safely from the car in front of you if you put it on cruise. A couple of times it surprised me because it didn't think I was going to hit the brakes in time, so it hit the brakes for me, and I was like, wow, this thing does it all. But the multiple positions in the seats, I've never had a car that automatically cooled the seats to different levels depending on the temperature. So it doesn't just do it automatically. It picks the level that it needs to cool the seats or heat the seats and the steering wheel. But I really like the more modern design in here. It's not your traditional wood grain, and it just looks like a much more expensive car with the stitched leather. Real attention to detail here. Even the mirror and all the controls that you have on there for your home applications is just really incredible. So let's take a look at some of the other features. Of course, the rain sensitive wipers are great. I really truly enjoy not having to ever turn on the windshield wipers or mess with that. It's almost everything in here is automatic. So what attention to detail and what craftsmanship and what great intuitive design. So it's incredible design. I've never driven a car that met our needs or all the potential desires that we've had like this RX 350 F Sport. Well, the car looks good even in the rain, but I just want to point out some of the things that I think are really cool about it. Everything, even when it's utilitarian like the luggage rack, it just has smooth, beautiful lines. It has really good visibility in it, but it still looks sleek with the windows and the styling. I love the dark aluminum wheels. I love the fact that you can open the tailgate just by putting your hand over the front of it. I also like the fact that you can hit this button twice and it locks the car. I'm still discovering cool things about this car, but that's one of them. Now whenever it locks, notice how you can tell whether it locked or not because the mirrors will tilt. The mirrors tilted in. So when you're walking away from your car, you just look back and see if it locked. You hit that double and walk away. Even that way, you just look back at the car and make sure it locked. Which I'm sure it's never going to fail, but just in case you're redundant like me, look at the aggressive styling on the front of the car. The F-Sport has different features, such as a different grille. It's got a nicer set of headlights and turning lights. This light right here is awesome, because when you turn, it lights up the side of the roadway. And so it's got a very unique look to it. And if I'm going to buy something sporty and spend the extra money to get its sporty version, which is the wife's car still, but still we want it to be sporty. And so everything matches inside and out. The sportiness, the aggressiveness, the utilitarian function, the economic values of it, the safety. So if you want to go eco mode or you want to go sport, it's got both for you. So I'm in love with the car. The paint job, we had it treated with a coating that makes it just beat up like a wax job on it. So it is really smooth to the touch. And if you drop a rag on it, just slides right off. You can clean it up with just water. So I love everything about the car. And here it is, Sealant Jet. That's what we did to it. The aviation grade sealant. And boy, does it make it beat up water and clean easily. So, all in all, I believe it's not only the best car we've ever purchased, but I truly believe it is the best car we probably ever could have purchased. Quality for quality, I don't believe that any car is better than this one, especially for our needs.